Hey everybody, it's Costa from Wish Upon a Quilt. You know, I haven't been with you the last few days and the last few videos, of course, because I went out of town and I'm quarantining myself so that I'm not infectious or anything to anybody at Wish Upon a Quilt. So today I'm going to show you a beautiful machine. As you know, I'm a national Genome educator, and this is one of my favorite machines. It's a serger. It's a brand new serger. It came out last year, about a year or so ago, and it's our new air threader using air, and that is the word, air, to thread this machine. Now, what is it that we hate about sergers is the threading. I told you already, it's threading them. Everyone hates threading them. This is the simplest threader I've ever seen. First of all, as you can see in the blue threads, those go into my needles. There's even a needle threader right here that pulls the loops right through and gets you to thread both those needles. Next thing, these are the loopers. Now, that's usually where the problem lies. How do we thread those loopers? Well, now here, we're threading them with air. As you can see, what you do is you're going to first tighten this lock. Of course, I've already threaded this for you. You're going to move this knob to the threader. You're going to make sure this is in a locked position. When you lock it, as I'm going to try to lock it now, there it is, it's locked. I've locked the position. I would feed about 1 inch of thread in each one, in this one. And then once I do that, this will be in the up position. I put it in the up position and see if we can hear some air. And there's that air as you go through, and it would push that looper right through. You do the same thing. You're going to turn this here, put a little bit of thread in there, pick this back up. This gives you that air, and it does it again. And these will go shoot right through. Now today I've used a different kind of thread in my loopers. We call this, it's a nylon sort of thing. This is a different brand called Maxi Lock Stretch, which is nothing more than a nylon thread, sort of a yarnish type thread. So it becomes quite thick in your needle or in your stitching because it'll fill that stitch beautifully, especially when you are using a rolled hem. It makes that so beautiful as you do it. But you can use it in normal stitching too, which is what we'll do in both. So now I'm ready. I'm going to turn this here. I'm going to close this up. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do some stitching. Today, we're going to stitch, one other reason I'm going to stop real quick. I wanted so badly to put a ruffled edging to my towel, but then I sort of thought twice about it. But as you can see, one of the beautiful things about the serger is it makes great ruffles very simply. Very simple. As you can see, there's a light ruffle. I could have made this a tighter ruffle if I chose to. This fabric is by Nancy Halverson, and this right here is Lori Kent's, our own Lori from the quilt shop. This is a double ruffle that I'm going to use on something, and you can see her beautiful, beautiful fabric that she has given me to play with. Now, today you're going to see another piece of hers as we go along to making. Today we're going to make a real quick kitchen towel for you. So I am going to first, I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to first stitch. I'm going to first stitch this directly on. Now this fabric is Lori's fabric, what are they, Catherine? Starfish. And so they are, and so she's done them. She's designed her own fabric, and we're going to edge it with a little Nancy Halverson from her homegrown collection. Now, I'm going to put this right on it, and I'm just going to show you. You can see, if we can see from there, I don't even have to lift my presser foot up, because the feed is so strong, I can start from the beginning and it'll go right through. Also, you can see a 5/8 inch seam. Now, the reason they do that is because sergers are used a lot for apparel. We make a lot of clothes with sergers. I've made 1,000,000 costumes with a serger. And so here we go. I'm going to start it off, and I'm going to put that even to that 5/8 inch mark. I'm going to make sure that my presser foot holds on to that. Yes. And now I'm in the business here. I'm going to hold on, and I'm going to go like the wind. I'm going to still continue. And there we are. And so now I have put that seam right on it. All I have to do is come out. Oh, push that up. And I can just spin right off of it. And as you can see, there it is, a nice hard seam. Can you get that? And it is a 4-stitch overlock. We call this a 4-stitch overlock. Now I've got a seam. There's my beautiful seam right there, as you can see. Now I'm ready to create something else. So I'm going to change this over, and I need that special rolled hem. So I'm going to take, and Catherine's going to look at this, and we're going to get this I'm going to get this tight right there. I'm going to change my finger to a roll so that it's a shorter span. My tension is still perfect at 3 point. And I'm going to turn this to R, but I'm going to keep my differential at 1. Now, if I wanted to make my ruffle, by the way, I would move that differential all the way up to 2. But right now I'm doing 1, and I'm going to make that differential. There is a little tray here that catches all your mess that I never used, but there it is. I have a tweezers, one other thing you need, and of course the scissors. Now I'm going to get this. I have already made a rolled edge on this piece, but I'm going to do another one. And as you can see, I am going to cut right, and I am going to do, I want that rolled edge. There it is, as you can see. And I'm going to go right off of it, and there it is. Beautifully done. Look how pretty that is, okay? And now I'm ready to roll edge the whole side. So I would take this right on and get that in my knife. Let's roll it. Yes, sir. It makes me want to sing. Yes, I can. But I can hold this note, Catherine. Anyway, that is where we are, and that is what we're doing here. You can see my final product right here. This is our rolled hem towel. You can see it all the way over. You can see it through. And there's my seam that I did. You could, of course, take this, and this is, again, a Lori Kent fabric that we've used, and we've put a certain edge to it just to complement. I folded it, and it's a beautiful towel, and I made it in less than 5 minutes with my serger. Another good thing you could use your serger for is the edges of your masks. Those of you ladies that are making those masks, use them for the edge. It's a rolled hem. Use that. You can put your masks together and a nice strong mask using your serger. So I'm hoping that that will happen for you. And I hope that you can see us here at Wish Upon a Quilt and come and visit Frank or call me and let me know, and I'll be more than glad to help you with the Air Threader 2000 by Janome. See you soon. Bye-bye.